All right, this morning, Twitter and Facebook have a warning about one of President Trump's recent posts. Early this morning, he tweeted, quote, "We are up big, but they are trying to steal the election." Twitter put a note out saying, quote, "Some or all of the content shared in this tweet is disputed and might be misleading about an election or other civic process." The post was shared to Facebook and flagged there, too. When President Trump tweeted, "No victor could be determined in the presidential election," many states still too close to call it.
It may take a little longer, as I've said all along. It's not my place or Donald Trump's place to declare who's won this election. That's the decision of the American people. But I'm optimistic about this outcome.
Of course, in the U.S. and Michigan, those races almost 50-50. All right, we will take a live look at the White House right now in the nation's capital. All is quiet this morning, you can see there, but that was not the case just a few hours ago. More than 1,000 people protested against President Trump. They gathered at the Black Lives Matter Plaza just 1 block from the White House. Hundreds more marched through parts of downtown Washington, at times even blocking traffic and lighting fireworks. There were a handful of protests from Seattle to New York City. But this morning here, we're not getting any reports of serious violence or widespread unrest, at least immediately after the polls closed. Hundreds of U.S. businesses had boarded up their windows ahead of the election for fear of violence. Now, despite those fears, it was mostly a tranquil election day, even during one of the most contentious elections in recent history. Yesterday saw record voter turnout, and about 103 million votes were cast before yesterday. Overall, there were short or no lines at U.S. polling places, and we're told there were only sporadic problems with voting machines. All right, a caravan of nuns made its way through Metro Detroit polling sites. They had snacks, music, and de-escalation training to protect the right to vote. The group of about 15 started their journey at 10 yesterday morning. It's part of a nonpartisan collaboration of the national organizations Nuns and Election Defenders. They say their focus on this election day effort was to offer protection, pass out PPE, and, quote, bear prayerful witness.